Hey guys, it's Psycho Horak here, and welcome to career mode number 14 with Manchester United. We have an FA Cup replay game with Wolves up. This episode will contain two games and also some transfer action. So I really hope you guys enjoy this. Last episode was a January transfer window one, and I thought that went down pretty well. It was two episodes of live commentary, and it got an alright reception. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Also for my 100 subscribers special video, I got a comment saying that I should do a normal day in my life, so I will be doing that, but that will take a while. I have a few career mode videos I want to upload today and tomorrow, so I think it'll be next weekend when I upload my 100 subscribers special, so I hope you guys can wait until then. Yeah, anyway, moving on into this game, we had the FA Cup versus Wolves. They were playing in their orange kits. We were playing in our red kits. It was at home. The last game ended 2-2. It was a sim game, so I didn't play it. But anyway, right from the beginning, 10 minutes in, Wolves get kind of a good shot there and just get a lucky goal from the rebound. I mean, the amount of rebound goals that are being scored on me is just disgusting. Sorry about that. Anyway, but 67 minutes in, we're into the second half where stuff really started happening. Chicharito gets on the ball, takes the shot, and Welbeck is there to pick up the rebound, to put it into the back of the net to tie the game 1-1 for me. A very important goal indeed. So that was obviously nice. Again, moving on, only 5 minutes later, I get a corner in, and something just happens there, and somehow the referee decides to award me a penalty. For some very, very strange reason, but it was my chance to go 2-1 up. And, I was kind of looking at penalty takers. I decided Chicharito will take it. And, look at that. The Pirlo, beautiful goal there from Hernandez to put me 2-1 up in the 74th minute. And it was all looking very fine and dandy at this point. And moving on just a little bit after that, I was on a streak. Hernandez puts the ball in. And look at that for a header from Danny Welbeck. His 7th goal this season in all competitions, to put me 3-1 up, to give me that 2-goal cushion, and a great header there, a great link-up play between Chicharito and Welbeck. I obviously didn't have my strongest lineup since it was an FA Cup game against Wolves, who aren't all in all that strong side, but straight from kickoff, you guys know I'm so vulnerable. I'll look at that. They just managed to play it through, and Evans Blake slots it into the corner to make it 3-2, so it wasn't actually that nice anymore. Anyway, 90 minutes in, look at this. Look at that. They're attacking. I managed to clear the head up, but what the fuck? How does someone manage to score a goal like that? That is just disgusting. 90 minutes and they make it 3-3 with a sick goal from Sigurdarsson. I don't know how that was possible, but somehow, apparently, it happened. But anyway, that was the second half, ended 3-3, and we were moving on into extra time. This is the second period of extra time, 115 minutes in. Sterling looking for space there, who, by the way, had his debut, and but plays the ball to Muniain, who puts it in to the net to make it 4-3 for me in extra time with that nice Cantona celebration there. A splendid goal there with some nice play from Sterling, who, like I said, had his debut. I decided to play him today, and very important goal to put me 4-3 up. And obviously the question on everyone's lips right now is that, did I manage to go and throw this away again? Did the Wolves come back? And the answer to that is no, they didn't. I won the game 4-3 with Welbeck, Chicharito, and Muniain. The scorer is Welbeck with the brace there. A good game, all in all. I deserved to win, but a little unlucky there to have to put it into extra time. Got my players a little bit tired, but Welbeck there with a 9.6 man of the match rating, which was obviously very nice. Anyway, so we got an offer for Will Keane for loan, and I haven't really been using him at all. So I decided, yeah, go ahead on loan. He's only 20, so he still has time to get better. And I do have so many strikers that he's not needed. But anyway, next up we had Spurs away in the league, which was obviously going to be a very tough game. I was third in the league, and Spurs were 7th, I believe, and so I wanted to head into team management and do some changes there. Ogbonna has been very good for me, by the way, guys. I seriously suggest that you get him into your team. He's grown a lot. I mean, in this video he's still 79, but I think at the In the next episode, he's already 81, so very good progress there seen from Magbona, who is an absolute tank. Taking over Ferdinand since Rio is getting old, which is obviously good. There you can guys see the table. We're only 1 point away from Chelsea, and only I think we're 7 points away from City, only due to the fact that they have one more game. So after we win this game, we'll be only 4 points away from them. But look at that for a start from Percy with a shot hitting the post. Very unlucky there. With his right foot, should have finished that, to be honest, but very unlucky. Anyway, 30 minutes in, Valencia abusing the pace, puts the ball into Fellaini, and look at that. Fellaini being Fellaini, he just heads the ball in with his sick afro, and even does the nice little moonwalk celebration there, just to piss off the Tottenham crowd and fans. But would you look at that? Look at that great run there from Valencia, great cross, and Fellaini is never not going to score from there, who by the way had a great game in this first game. And that was obviously good to put me up 1-0 in the 30th minute, and it was all looking very good. There you guys can see this is second half on Percy with 16 goals, which is the league best. Absolutely amazing player for me. Looking to get 30 goals this season with him. Hopefully that's possible. That would be a nice, but pretty sure golden boot. Anyway, I decided to make some substitutions. I brought on Jones for Welbeck, making a little more defensive. Playing Jones in that defensive midfield role and moving Fellaini up to Cam. But that paid off. As 65 minutes in, Fellaini gets the ball on the edge of the box, and look at that for a finish. To make it 2-0, absolute rocket of a shot, and I think Friedel gets a little hand on it, but nothing with that much power on a shot from Fellaini. He's just too big, no one can get the ball off him. An absolutely amazing finish into the top corner to make it 2-0 in the 66th minute, and it was all looking very, very good. Anyway, we're in the 72nd minute though. Sigurdarsson, no, that's not Sigurdarsson, that's Sigurdarsson. Some weird Icelandic name, manages to make it 2-1, and I was like, am I going to throw this away again? No, Robin van Persie, thank you ever so much, with a fabulous finish with his right foot in the 76th minute to make it 3-1. Obviously not the greatest bit of goalkeeping you will ever see from Friedel there. Very slow to get down on the ground and didn't move enough, but I guess that's what happens. He's not what you call a great, he's not a quick reflex acrobatic goalkeeper. He's more of a, secure goalkeeper who doesn't pull off amazing saves, but, doesn't make any mistakes either. But 85 minutes in, and look at that. A great ball in for Van Persie, who just puts the ball over Friedel with his head and, plays the violin there. Nice little celebration there. But again, a great ball from Vidic, actually, who was doing something up there, and a great finish by Van Persie to put me 4-1 in the lead, which was obviously very, very good to see. And, that's 3 points in the bag right there. Important 3 points for that matter. Fellaini and Van Persie both with braces. Not with braces. Braces means like 2 goals. Sorry about that. But anyway, Spurs looking very disappointed at that. But, yeah, that was an important win for us. However, next we have up some Van Persie with a 9.7 man of the match rating. Anyway, look at this. 34 million for Rooney. Chelsea offered me, and I was like, Rooney is such an important player for me, but he's not as important as Van Persie, I would say. So I decided, if they pay me something sick like 60 million, you know what? I'll let Rooney go, because after all, he is not that good in this game. And he doesn't score that many goals. However, obviously they weren't interested in that much money, to paying that much money for him. But, I figured why not? Anyway, Anderson, I put him on the transfer list. They offered him 3.8 million. I said, if you give me 4.5 million, which was just 100,000 over his transfer value, I'd let him go. Because I wanted him to go, because I wasn't really using him, and I just felt that it was wrong to for him to waste his career here at United and not playing any games. However, here are some youth potential guys. Scout report. What am I saying? A scout report. And I was kind of looking through these players, and this guy was alright. But I kind of scrolled through all of them unless they had 90 potential, like this guy, who by the way looked amazing. So I went ahead and signed him. And if they don't have a potential of which can go up to 93 or I mean, if it doesn't go up to 90, then I don't sign them. And there was one with 93 potential, but I decided not to because his current overall was like 34 to 50 or something, so he'll never be able to grow that much. So anyway, as you guys could see there, Anderson was sold to Atletico Madrid, which was good, and it's sad to see him go, but I wasn't really using him. I get offer for Darren Fletcher. I put him up for his transfer value, so if they paid that, I'd let him go. They decided, sure thing, we're gonna pay, which was obviously good. But anyway, we had Blackburn in the FA Cup, and I wasn't bothered to play this, so I simmed it. I was at home and got a very comfortable 4-0 win with Van Persie, Nani, and Valencia on the score sheets. There are no injuries, and apparently their team got 2 red cards, so that was very nice. Anyway, there, as you guys can see, Darren Fletcher's was sold. Anyway, I went ahead to my budget allocation because I was thinking about bringing one more player into my team. I was thinking about getting a right back, which which you'll see. So I decided to move some budget allocation, so I do have a little bit more money. I didn't need that much wages, and I went ahead and looked for some right backs. Because Rafael is obviously good, but his potential is only around 83. And currently he's at 78, and he's a good player. I like playing with him, but I feel that I should have one player with higher potential, which is actually like more of a stronger, basically just a better player than Rafael. I mean, I like Rafael, but he's not by any means the best right back in the game. And I wanted someone that was quite young, so I put them under 26, and I came up with these 3 guys. So as you guys can see, currently in the world and in FIFA, there are not a lot of very good young right back, which is obviously disappointing. But there we have Ignacio Abate from AC Milan, who looks very good, and however, his on the ball stats aren't that good. Defensively, he's pretty good. I mean, he's an all around defender, quite good. He can play right midfield as well, but I did want someone that can play also center back, just in case of injuries. I wanted more of a defender. Abate is more of like a very attacking defender. I decided not to take him. Then there was Cáceres, and this guy was very interesting. He could play right center back and left back, but I wasn't really interested. And I went ahead and looked at Richards, and I was kind of torn between the two, but I did decide to go for Richards just because he's a strong right back. He's only 24. He has great potential, and he's quite cheap as well, only 7 million. But obviously, since they're my rival club, they'll want a little bit more. So I decided to offer them 9 million. And we'll see next episode whether we get him or not. So be sure to tune in for that by pressing that subscribe button. And also, please press the like button if you guys enjoyed this video, because it's always very much appreciated. Next episode will be surely up tomorrow. Anyway, it's been Psycho Horak here, tuning out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you ever so much for watching, and bye-bye.